Hi there, and welcome to my channel, the Logical Lotto Cracker. My name's James, and welcome. Just going to pick up where we left off. In the first episode, we went and generated a file. The file had all the possible winning combinations for the Michigan Fantasy 5, 575,757 possible combinations, all in that file. So then for the second episode, we went out to a website and we got the past winning numbers so that we can use those for analysis moving forward. In the third episode, I went ahead and simply created a shuffling program, and that shuffling program just shuffles these in random order, as you can see on the screen right now, just basically taking that flat file that we generated in episode 1 and producing obviously some very random number sets. Nonetheless, these number sets, there's still 575,757 of them, so your odds are no better than they were at this point. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to try to make the odds better. Before I jump into the code, actually, I went ahead and I made some changes here, okay? I renamed the analysis directory to testing directory because I think that just makes a little bit more sense. Also, I renamed the file that has all the numbers in it, and it was previously called scrubber.0, and now it's called allnumbers.0. It has all numbers in it. This is just going to make it easier for us as we move forward to keep things straight. So we're going to kind of try to use some very literal naming conventions for the files. All numbers here is basically that file has all the number sets in it, and then the number 0, well, this is the first file that we've generated, right? I don't even want to call it step 1 because it's just got all the numbers in it. The new script is going to actually give us the .1 file. Okay, so hold on, let me clear this up. So I created the testing directory, and I did a couple things here. So the first thing that I did was I went ahead and I took these history files and I captured the latest 1,000 sets of numbers that won. So we want to use 1,000 sets of numbers because if 999 out of 1,000 are right, that's 99.9%. And ideally, that's what we're looking for. We'll probably look for the 99%, 90%, and maybe somewhere else in between there. But let's just start with 99%. When I got those 1,000 results and put them into the file, I put them into the test numbers file right here. And if you can see that there's 1,000 number sets in here. So those are the most recent winning numbers. And it won't take long to run a test script because there's only 1,000 number sets in here. It takes a while to run against all the numbers. Now the script itself, we're going to run here. So let me explain what we're doing here. So we have an include file and an exclude file. We define those, and we're going to clean those files up if they exist because we don't want the old ones out there. So then this is the code that's actually going to sort the numbers, and it's saying basically if, let me actually make this a little bigger. So we're saying if the number, first number, second, third, fourth, and fifth numbers, don't be fooled by this 4 right here, because the first number is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 5 total numbers. So it's basically adding up all 5 of the numbers. It says if it's greater than 144, and I think we want to go with, let's try, instead of 144, let's go with 146 to start with. Okay, there we go. We got 146 now. All right, we changed it to 146 globally throughout the whole file, so we're good. So if all of the numbers are greater than 146, then put them into an exclude file, because if it's greater than 146, we think that's going to be something that we'll never want to play. Okay, and then it's going to say, yeah, otherwise, put it in the include file. So now we have, now normally when the program runs, it points to all numbers, right? But since we're only testing right now, we're just going to point this at the test numbers. So this file is the file that I showed you. It has the 1,000 numbers in it. This line is commented out. It won't be executed when the program runs. So we're pointed at the test numbers, and we're going to execute this script, and we'll take a look at the results. All right, now the script is completed already, so that's nice and fast. Gotta love that. So then we go to the data, and under here I have an exclude directory, and we have a file. So if I cat that, let's get a word count on that. So there's actually 19 sets of numbers here. So we're looking at about 98%, and we want to get to 99%. So let's bump that number up. So we're going to use number 159 to try to get to the 99%. So let's give that a shot. So we're going to do a global find and replace from 146 to 159. All right. Oh, the files won't automatically clean up because they have a different name now. So we'll expect to see more than one file out there. No big deal. Here we go. All right, now let's see how that performed in our testing. All right, so here we have this new exe sum of number set greater than 159.1. Well, we're getting close. So that's got 4 number sets in it. We're going to call that close enough. So, we're in about the 99%. We're close. I guess it's 99.6%. So 159 is going to give us 99.6%. All right, so we should have a copy out there now. Let's double check that, make sure the copy actually copied properly. There it is. So that's our 99%er. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit that real quick. And there's only one difference well, there may be a couple differences we need to make. But we're going to modify this now so that it runs in our production system. And we're going to say, instead of testing, any place in this script where it says testing, change it to scrubber. Scrubbers instead, because that's where our directory is. So then we got Lotto Cracker scrubbers data. Then I have to create these directories, and then I have to uncomment this so it runs against all numbers and delete the other one, and that should do the trick. All right, for our 90 percentile script. And this is going to take hours and hours to run, so I'm going to kick it off, and I just want to thank you. Oops, no such file or directory. cd /cd data mkdir include, make dir exclude. Now go back to where we were before, to the scripts directory. See if this runs now. That looks better. So that's going to take hours. Maybe it's going to take like 12 hours to run, something like that. I want to thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you getting on this little intellectual journey with me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Share it with your friends. I'm very grateful for you being here. Best wishes.